This is Mark coming at you from my teaching room here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I just finished shooting some more videos for my YouTube channel, which are meant to entertain. I've had some questions regarding how I do my drum covers. So if you're familiar with any of the drum covers that you can find on YouTube, you'll realize that my videos are not the most elaborate, high-tech. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that or to figure that out. But they are decent for what I'm trying to do. And you can see I have one main camera here that's on a tripod, and I use the audio from that to actually capture the room, because lately, as I've been filming, I've also been recording the live tracks to go over whatever song it is that I'm covering. So trying to become a little bit more fancy in my approach here to these drum covers. And some students have asked me exactly like what I use and how much are microphones and stuff like that. So don't be fooled by all these YouTubers. You don't need to have $1 million equipment to do this, okay? As you can see, I'm using an iPhone 6 that's actually out of service, but I'm using it for AV reasons. My microphones are just basically Audio Technicas, and I have a Shure 57 on the snare. Out of view are two other smartphones that are not in commission that I'm using to pick up audio, mainly the metal, the highs. There's one right here that's very close to the hi-hat that you can't see, and that's almost like a hi-hat mic in some ways. So all the microphones are going into my 4-channel interface, or as my friend Mike LoBianco would say, interface. He's from New York, you know. Then from the interface, a USB into my laptop, and then I'm just using Reaper software to record. Reaper software is great, guys. They'll let you use it for free. They tell you you need to buy it, so you do need to purchase it, but it's a great recording software to use. Everything goes into my laptop for Reaper. My mouse is right here, so I can literally do all the controlling for recording here. Of course, I have to get out of my seat and stop and record the button there and start those two. But the point is, you can see that this is not super high tech, and I'm not going to, try to figure out exactly how much this would cost. But remember, if you are a good musician, you're not going to be relying on plugins and filters and quantizing and stuff. If the technique is here, then you should be able to sit down and try to go for a perfect take instead of using bits and pieces of different takes. There's nothing wrong with that, but in the old days, people didn't have that luxury. You either got it on the first or second take, or you were fired. So let's try to remember those old school standards that really should apply to today. Technology is nice and whatnot, but once again, with not a lot of fancy gear, you can still get it done the old-fashioned way. And just to mention the phones that are capturing audio, I grab those sound files and I also dump them into my recording software. And before I start any take, I always say, take 3, take 4, and then I do. And the purpose for that is so that I could actually see the the waveform and line everything up along that waveform for all of the different files that I've loaded in for editing. So, hope this helps, and happy drumming to you all. Remember, if you are interested in drum lessons, I teach privately here in Albuquerque, and I also do lessons via internet on Skype, Google Duo, Zoom. Okay, well, you have my information on the links below or down below, so please feel free to reach out.